Let's see. Sending data, streaming. See if YouTube is going to pick it up. Oh, here we go. Streaming. Yeah, there we go. Okie dokie. Hello. Hello, Hush Lucas. The Hushy even. Hold on a minute. Let me actually put my stream in the mining stream section this time. I didn't do it last time, and I think it'd be fun. If people look at that, they're going to be like, "Oh, why? Where's mining stream 13? What happened?" That's going to be funny. Anyways, finally a stream before my bedtime. Yeah, I've decided to stream early today because I might be busy after my usual stream time at like 8 or 6 even. Um, so yeah, I'll probably still even stream for like 2 hours or so. Maybe even longer, I don't know. But there's probably a good chance that it'll still be like a regular length stream. We don't talk about mining 13. What happened to I can't remember what happened to mining stream 13. Other than the fact that I didn't put it in the mining stream section. Here from Schultz server, welcome Fetcher. And Cole from Schultz server. But yes, it is gaming o'clock chat. Gaming o'clock. I've even got the clock because it's gaming o'clock. But yeah, it's time for some mining. It's time for some fun times with mining. Mining stream number 14, exactly. Earlier in the day as well, yeah. 4 p.m. for me. A wonderful time. Now I've got some things to complain about, alright? Why the fuck are crystal fragments so goddamn expensive? I saw them at 160k. I saw them at fucking way too expensive prices. What the fuck has been happening, man? Why are they so expensive? Why are they so expensive? Hypercatalysts are not nearly expensive enough for that crystal fragment price. My bits, man. I can't hold on to these bits for much longer. I've got to release them onto the market. I'm not sure what the big game Fetcher's talking about is. The big game? I want to know. I want to know. I got one lapis, boy. I'm cooking, chat. See, an interesting thing, chat. So in the time between this stream and the previous one, I I don't know. I have not been mining as much. But you know what I have been doing? I've been playing my own mod pack, and it's been fucking fun, man. It's modded Minecraft is brilliant. So I made like a one. Ooh, well, was that always the case? Is that new? Like you can efficient mine ice inside a mine shaft. I could have sworn that. Did they change ice? Maybe it was water at one point. I don't know. Something changed there, I swear. Either that or like, you know, mild uh mild insane moment. I swear that's changed. Please someone tell me that's changed. Anyway, mod pack fun. I've been playing like build it's a 1.12 all 1.12 mods, right? I got Buildcraft on there. Fucking you know, applied energistics. You got to have that ME system. It's just required. And then extra utilities mainly because, you know, I've still got that Sky Factory nostalgia. And you know, those item and liquid nodes are great. They're great for transport. They're just amazing. But buildcraft pipes are just not great. And then yeah, buildcraft. Oil, thermal expansion as well. Machinery. I got Galacticraft going. It's a great mod pack. I even got fucking guns in it because Mojang can suck my dick. Mojang thinking that fuck this game is only for children. Fuck you. I'm making my own goddamn mod pack with blackjack and hookers. Well, guns and oil, and I don't know. I could add in some other shit as well. I got Pam's Harvest Craft as well. It's a fucking banger mod pack. It's a banger mod. I got so many. I got so much shit, man. I got tanks with like immersive vehicles, I believe. Got immersive vehicles. Fucking what else do I have? I don't know. It's a banging mod pack, man. I'm fucking I'm hyped. I'm hyped, and I like it. Might stream my single player of it on stream, maybe, but that's a might. It's much more likely that I'm going to be mining because I'm hyped for some mining, chat. I'm hyped for some mining. And I'm a bit annoyed because I did mine a little bit during the time that what was it? The Nyanzadai was double odds. I don't know. I guess the only thing I can hope for is that Vincent will be nice and then give a double odds Nyanzadai sometime in the future, or maybe even triple odds. Because I saw on Vincent he gave some other other die, triple odds. If he could give that to Nyanzadai, I'm gonna farm him. I'm not even gonna get one Nyanzadai. That's right. I'm gonna farm multiple. I'm gonna get two. I'm gonna get three even. I'm gonna get a billion. I don't know. But yeah, how are you lot doing in chat? I've been having a fun time with the mod pack, so that's why you haven't seen me, maybe. It's fun, man. It's such a fun mod pack. It's always one die that gets triple and two dies that get two. Ah. So there's the possibility that the Nyanza can get tripled. Because I thought it was just like certain dies that um were maybe more rare than others that were able to be tripled because I feel like they can justify them being tripled. Or maybe some dies they just feel like they can triple them. But if it's like any die that can be tripled, then that's good. Because then there's the possibility. There's the possibility of Nyanza getting tripled. Or even Frostbitten, I'll take that. I just need one of those dies and I can get like a nice looking bucket. That is one fucking thing, man. I just want my nice looking bucket. I heard pelt die is the most impressive die to drop. I mean, that's doing pelts though. I want to die from mining. Don't take that out of context. I'd rather not die from mining. But I'd rather drop a die from mining. There you go. That's what we want. Die Divan set fully Nyanza with your dropped dies? Maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't actually like the... I wouldn't put it on an armor set. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the kind of color. It doesn't look good, isn't it? I swear it's just like a fucking grey. It's just the deadest color. Or something. But it's nice. You drop two dies while maxing other parts of the game, still nothing from mining. I I had the same thing. Well, sort of. I dropped the Cyclamen die from when I started getting, or you know, when I went on my little fucking expedition to get Blaze 9. Which I'm nice that I've got that now. It's nice to have Blaze 9. That's been a goal for a while. But yeah, like I do Blaze for a tiny bit to get Blaze 9, and I drop fucking Cyclamen. God damn it, game. God damn, I guess the game just wants me to do more comms. It wants me to do comms for like ages until I drop a die. Keep sight, please don't die. I will not die. I will live for a long time, hopefully. See, actually, that reminds me, when I was younger, um, I had this thing of like, I wanted to not retire until I was 100, which is an interesting goal to have when you're young. But I've changed it now. I'm not gonna retire when I'm 100. I'm just gonna like be retired early, but then like work still. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I did drop pelt die, by the way, so I was saying it's the most impressive die to drop. I mean, it does sound like a good die, to be fair. If I dropped a die while doing pelts, I'd be a lot more pleased about doing pelts. Pelts are a little bit annoying. Although they did make it, like when they first came out, pelts are fucked. They're annoying. But now, you know, nowadays pelts are fine to do. I could do pelts for a while if they added in stuff that I needed from pelts. You drop die for Winter Sea Creatures and Vampire Slayer. That's pretty sick. It's pretty good. You know, I just realized I completely just ignored terrible at code. I'm sorry. Do you know any good mod packs that don't involve a lot of tech or magic? Um, I feel like there's a lot of mod packs. Oh! Thank you for the £2, OT. Jesus, I decided to meter 4 Sangria dies. Jesus, man. Thank you for the £2. Hold. I will sort out your sign here. £11 so far. This is amazing, chat. I'm getting the financials from streaming. It's almost like I don't need a job. No, I do need a job. I do need employment. Hello, when was the last time I was here? I don't know, ultimately. The thing is though, like when you don't stream as often, then it basically not encourages it, but like it's more likely that people are gonna not be here for like a few streams, and it's gonna be ages since they were last here in stream. I don't know. Anyway, slowly climbing the people with too much money. Exactly. Look at these people with so much. Look at Semblance with 100, and Sedval with almost 200. Actually, it's £150. If I guess, that's going to be £150. Um, but yeah, very generous people, very nice people, giving me money for for reasons, of course. Uh, but yes, I don't know when last time you were in stream. But hello, awesomely. How you doing? You can have a tungsten key. Anyways, back to mining. Wait, I can put a heart on it. Yeah, I can put a heart on it. I'm gonna do that for every donation. I would say my heart goes out to you, but I think that I think that I think that saying got ruined a bit. We won't get into that, but I think my heart goes out to you is probably a saying that got ruined. Um, anyways, yeah, I don't know any good mod packs that don't involve a lot of tech or magic. People, I think a lot of people that want to do mod packs will probably seek out mod packs with those types of things. I mean, for me, exactly. What's wrong with that saying? Oh no, it's just what Elon did. It's just that it may be, it may be combined with what Elon did. But either way, um, what was I saying? Yeah, for me at least, I would, if I'm doing a mod pack, I'm probably gonna have as much tech as I can. And I fucking Buildcraft is sick, man, because I made like a fucking oil refinery in it. It was fucking cool, man. Um, it's actually such a sick mod pack that I've made. It is great. I love it. It's got like a few things that combine together really well. And I really like, I want to make like a proper mod pack out of it. But I think that I don't have the ability to. That's the annoying thing. Like, I would really love to make a proper mod pack. Like, you know how like Sky Factory is an actual proper mod pack and is probably glued together by like a mod that makes it like a proper mod pack. I'm not sure how they do it, but ooh, anyone on stream want to be vanguarded? But like, I'd really want to make it into a proper mod pack, but I don't have the facilities for that. Is commission grinding now better than mithril for mining XP? Yeah, yes, indeed it is. Um, wait, did Awesome Elite? I'm assuming Awesome wanted into the thing. Ah, I can't fucking spell. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I wonder if I profited. Because like 2 plates, that should easily profit, right? Yeah, mithril and an umber plate. There's no way. There is no way that lineup does not profit. 72 vanguards until Heart of the Mountain 10. Jeez. Why is he not Heart of the Mountain 10 yet? What the fuck happened? What happened, Unsec? IC2 best tech mod? What's IC2? But yeah, 1.12 Buildcraft was quite well. Actually, 1.12 is the latest version of Buildcraft. I'm pretty sure. Um, but it's such a fun mod pack that I made. I don't know. I'm enjoying it, chat. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. Been playing with the boys as well, so it makes it even better. Um, but yeah, I think it's kind of there's a fun thing that you can do with mod packs in that if you have just a bunch of mods in them that you aren't like you can add a mod because you specifically want to use that mod and you're going to like have that as your main gameplay for the mod. But then you can also have the situation where you just add in a shit ton of mods and like you know uh you have like a certain goal in mind. Oh, you want to make an ME system and therefore you need a bunch of iron or something, right? Then you look at the recipe of or like where you can get iron from. And if you add in a shit ton of mods, you can find out like, oh, this mod adds in this way to get iron, which is kind of cool. And then you learn about the new mod that you've added, as opposed to like, researching the mod beforehand. Like it's kind of fun when you have some mods that you don't really know what they do or don't know to the extent of what they do. Um, that's part of like the fun with mod packs is you don't know every mod that's in there, and you can have that a little bit when you just add in a shit ton of mods. It's also nice to have a bunch of mods that do somewhat similar things, so you can have a little bit of variety. Like with Tinkers, it's good. Well, like Tinkers is really good for um, getting resources and things. Like you can just make like a cobalt pickaxe and add a bunch of lapis on and redstone on it, and then you've got like a shit ton of speed, a shit ton of like fortune. But let's say you didn't want to do that. You didn't either don't have the resources for that yet, or you think it's too overpowered, or whatever the reason may be. It's nice to have like another route to the same sort of solution. So like you could also use the not buildcraft, thermal expansion drills. because that's also in the mod pack. So like you could have, like you could either go down that route of Tinkers or you could do the Buildcraft. Fucking not Buildcraft, thermal expansion one. So it's kind of cool that you can have a little bit of variety in, like one person could do one way of Tinkers and a person could also do the thermal expansion way. And I think that's a good idea to have in a mod pack like that. Because I'm pretty sure you could do the same thing with Sky Factory. I'm sure there's like multiple ways of getting to the same place. A 1.12.2 mod called Industrial Craft 2, which is my favorite tech mod. I think we might have tried that. I'm not sure. I need to look it up, but I think that might be a mod I've tried out. PSI is the best tech and magic mod. In PSI, you can program magic pretty much. That's pretty sick. Program magic? In what way? I feel like magic is, like programming magic is like, is that what wizards do? Are they just magic programmers? Programmers of magic, as opposed to programmers like computer programmers, but they do it from magic. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. I like the Buildcraft. It was kind of cool with refining oil because you take like the crude oil and there's a distiller and then you can put it through heat exchangers to increase the temperature. And then if you distill it at different temperatures, you get different stuff from distilling it. That's fucking cool, man. That's some fucking cool depth. It's a shame that like even though you can do that, okay, Vanguard Part 2, fair enough. I'm gonna assume that everyone who wanted the I'm just gonna party everyone. Maybe Unsec doesn't want this Vanguard, but he's been partied anyway. Get partied. I forgot what I was talking about. The refining thing is interesting because, like, although it's really fun to do, I don't know. I'm like barely debating whether it's worth it or not. Because I have in the mod pack there is also thermal expansion. So there's thermal expansion and buildcraft, and the buildcraft combustion engines are the only engines that did I not warp? Did I? Yeah, I didn't warp. Okay. Ultimately, it didn't join, neither did Unsec, but they have been partied. Um, they didn't join, so therefore that is a skill issue. Wait, did I not warp him in? What? I warped him in. Eh? What? I'm confused. Anyway, fuck. Oh yeah, so the refined oil that you get from Buildcraft, you can't use that in thermal expansion compression dynamos or whatever the dynamo is that uses oil. So you can only use crude oil in the dynamos. Um, so when like testing it out, it'd be good balance-wise, even though this is not exactly a mod pack that I'm putting out into the ether, into like an actual released mod pack by Macash. Um, I like the idea of balancing it a little bit. Even though like I can self-balance, like I find like EFLN to be incredible. Like EFLN in Tinkers is incredibly overpowered. One gunpowder and one flint, and you can have just a shit ton of resources because it mines for you effectively. Like you throw this explosive, and it drops all the ores, it drops all the stone, and it's just broken as fuck, man. It is so broken. It's so cheap, and it gives you so much shit. But it is fun. I'll give you that. I'll give you know. I find it broken as hell though. So personally, I don't use it, but You know, in the perhaps maybe I, well, not I, but maybe the boys used it when we played on a server together. So, you know, it does get used. But if I was like gonna properly make the mod pack, which I don't know, I kind of want to, but I just don't have, as I said, I don't have like the ability to. Because it's interesting, like the mod pack's philosophy. Like generally, the mod pack you want to have it. At least I think you want to have a mod pack with a certain like progression system or like designed around a certain thing. Like there's a purpose for the mod pack. With Sky Factory, it's it's like Factorio but in Minecraft but in skyblock, right? Um, and then with Stone Block, it's like Sky Factory but underground, I think. I don't know. Uh, and I don't know. There's mod packs, but they have like a specific purpose. And the purpose for the mod pack, because there's one um, mod pack that I was making a long time ago that I have given up on since I haven't worked on in ages. Um, that was going to be like a really realistic mod pack. Like it was going to try and do like a bunch of realism stuff. I wanted it to be really hard to mine sand, for example. Like there's a mod that does that. It's called X Petrum, but it doesn't. The mod pack that I was going for was X Petrum, but plus like Galacticraft and a bunch of other things. Like it had a way that you could get charcoal easier and stuff like that. But like it would be X Petrum, but it would be X Petrum plus a bunch of other stuff. And yes, I do remember you. Yes, yes. You can program spells using the in-game method, not a real language, but which can then do spells. That is pretty sick. Um, it is pretty cool. But yeah, so I was gonna, what was it? So basically, no magic, nothing too unrealistic. I did have extreme reactors in there, but I was gonna try and balance it around. Oh, it would be really hard to make a reactor like it would be in real life. Um, although I wouldn't, there's a balance between like realism and fun, but I feel like when you balance or when you try and balance something for realism, you can make it fun. And one of the other things with the mod pack for Realisticraft is so like Realisticraft is the realistic mod pack that I was making a long time ago. The current mod pack that I'm making is a little bit like what Realisticraft was supposed to be, except a lot less on the realism and much more on the uh maybe the fun stuff, perhaps, like, get oil, um, get a nuclear reactor, go to planets and shit. You know, the fun stuff that you would do late game in Realisticraft. But yeah, now Realisticraft would have been, or the plan for Realisticraft was to make some realistic stuff, but like somewhat realistic. I don't know. I was gonna I had some fun plans with it. Like there was a cool thing that you could do, or there was a mod that I added where you could change certain things. I don't remember how I did it, but I made it so that you could mine bedrock. There was a mod that allowed me to do that, so I made it so that you could mine bedrock, right? And there's a mod that where you go into the void, it takes you to the nether. So the way that you get to the nether, so you couldn't make a nether portal. You would mine through the bedrock, fall through the bedrock into the nether, and that would be the way that you get to the nether. And the nether wasn't supposed to really be the nether, it would be like the mantle of the earth, which is unrealistic because you would die. It would be a bit hot if you went to the mantle of the earth. But I don't know, I was gonna have some fucking cool shit. I was gonna have like, you know how you have like lakes of lava and lakes of water in the overworld? I was gonna have lakes of like molten iron or maybe other molten metals. Like, how cool would that be in that you could get a shit ton of those resources by pumping up molten iron from the nether and then bringing it back to the overworld? How sick would that be? But actually, what I was getting onto earlier with the whole like balancing thing of it, like it's really hard to get um, just anything. Like it'd be hard to get resources in general. It'd be like a monumental achievement to get iron, for example. But obviously, like it would scale up. Like once you get your first iron, then eventually it gets easier because the iron makes it easier to like gather resources, and maybe you can make machines to make it so that you can make iron a lot easier. Like you can process a bunch of ore at once, and then maybe you have a smeltery for it or whatever, right? But regardless, one of the things that I wanted to do with the mod pack was to make it like really multiplayer focused, perhaps, to where like in real life you need a lot of collaboration to get things done quickly. So with the mod pack, you would you could have like a civilization thing where multiple people will work towards a project, and therefore a project would get done a lot faster, and therefore you could have like multiple teams of people battle against each other, a bit like um, you would have in some games where, like Civilization 6, for example, or Civilization type games. It wouldn't be like that, but um, in the spirit of you would have two teams that could fight against each other, and there's you need to get resources from certain areas or whatever, right? That's the sort of thing I was thinking of, and then you could do like a piece if you didn't want to do the fucking uh, um what's the word? If you didn't want to do the war aspect of it, like you didn't want to, make a bunch of iron so that you could equip your people with iron armor and iron swords and then do like a massive battle at the end, and maybe you wanted to do a little bit of a space race. I mean, space race is a thing in Galacticraft. It has like a thing for that. But you could do something like that. You could like instead of the two teams warring each other, it could be like, oh, first to reach fucking Pluto or something. Um, but yeah, like the collaboration would have been a part of the mod in the sense of um, it would take ages to mine out an area or build something perhaps. But with multiple people, you could, make a nice structure or something. It incentivizes like people to work together, and then there's a lot more reason for the multiplayer type thing. I should really get started on the primitive technology survival mod. Am I inspiring you, Syntax? If so, then that's good. Maybe if I can be a bit of an inspiration, that'd be nice. Do you remember me? Where's my Chimera 50 Juju? That is unfortunately not going to happen. Just made 192 completely maxed adrenaline potions, each lasting an hour. I'm preparing for a war here. The hell? 192 adrenaline potions. What the fuck? He's going to war. He's gonna kill them all. But yeah, that was like the sort of general idea for the mod pack. And it still exists. There's still the mods in there. Oh, and it also had like guns and shit, so, you'd start off with like swords and then eventually you'd get to guns or whatever. It's a bit cheating, It took humanity a while to figure out how to make guns. But you could make guns so easily because you know that guns exist. Back in the days before guns, they didn't know that guns would be a thing. I mean, how did guns even come about? First, they had to figure out how to make an appropriate explosive to put inside the gun. They'd have to like know how to make projectiles and things. What version should I make it in? That's a good question. I mean, if you wanted it to be for my mod pack, then it'd have to be 1. Ooh. Actually, I think Realisticraft might have been 1.7. Hold on. Let me look at. Oh no, Reality Craft was 1.12. That's good. It's good that it was 1.12 because if you go back to 1.7.10, you lose a lot of vanilla features, but 1.12 is like it's like an okay-ish balance between having more mods available and still having some vanilla features there. Like 1.7.10, you lose a lot of fucking vanilla features. Because like, you can do a latest version mod pack, but even though you'll have a lot more vanilla features, so a lot more of the latest vanilla features, you can lose out on a lot of what's the fucking thing called? You can lose out on a lot of mods that you would have otherwise had. And it's an annoying thing, because, like, there'll be mods that you really want to combine together, but they um, aren't of the same version. Like, one will be for 1.12, and one will be... Um, I mean, generally, I think incompatibility is more that a mod hasn't got a latest version, um, and less of a mod doesn't have an older version. Generally, mods will have older versions. Unless they're like really new mods, then they'll probably only have like 1.16 and above, and then you're kind of fucked if you want to add it to your 1.12 mod pack. I don't have an answer for you for what version you're going to make it in. You're thinking 1.12 because basically redoing most vanilla features, I'll have less to redo. I mean, sounds good. What were you thinking for this mod then? Are you thinking X Spectrum? Have you seen what X Spectrum has done? Uh, maybe because like one thing, um, if you're gonna do what X Spectrum has done, then you either could like alter, like make an add-on to X Spectrum, or alter X Spectrum in some way to do what you want. Because like if X Spectrum's done a lot of the stuff that you already want to do, then it might be better to either make an add-on or like some alteration to it. Witchery plus intangible plus all the 1.12.2 mods I love together would be amazing. Yes. You could make like a magic focus mod pack as well. You could have like witchery and then I'm sure there's like wizard mods out there. You could have like a medieval mod pack as well actually. Because I think there's mods that add in like a bunch of different medieval type weapons, and if you're doing a medieval mod pack then you could have, you know, you'd have like your wizard shit. And then maybe like there's some like faction. I know there's a factions mod, but but yeah, you're thinking X Spectrum but more survival rather than tech focused. More survival. What do you mean by more survival? I mean, I guess X Spectrum's tech in that it has. Um, I never really got far in X Spectrum. That's kind of annoying. Wait, someone that remembers Witchery. I I did not play a lot of uh I didn't really use Witchery. I think it was a part of I think it was part of one of the Sky Factories. I think maybe Sunday used it at some point because I remember I watched Sunday when I was younger, back when he was like actually good. Hehe, roasted. Get rickety wrecked. But it is weird. Like you go back to look at Sunday's channel now, and it's just like, what the fuck is this? His older content was better. I mean, his older content is, you know, probably more suited towards the age that I was when I watched it. But even then, like, it wasn't as maybe kid focused as his content is nowadays. You know, his content nowadays is a lot more kid focused. I think. At least when I last checked it, as you know, it's been probably quite a while since I last looked. No, but like even someone knowing its existence, it's very rare these days. I see. I think I think Sunday used Witchery in one of the mod packs that he had that he played. I think maybe it was a different witch mod. I don't know. Like survival focused. I'm not sure what survival focused because like X Petrum had survival stuff in it. It had a food system. It had like an entire different. It had a really weird inventory system where like items would take up a certain amount of slots as well. Like you know, you'd have like a one big fucking item, which I didn't like really, because I feel like it was, you know, it was going a little bit too far away from Minecraft. But I wasn't too, because I feel like it wouldn't fit. Like either you have that system for everything in your mod pack, like you'd need to have guns take up a certain amount of space, because it would be weird for you know, you have like a fucking spear or sword or something. I don't know. You'd have an item from X Petrum take up a shit ton of space, and then you have like a fucking nuke, and it takes up one slot. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't really mesh together. You know, it doesn't work. So it would be a lot of effort to try and combine X Petrum. Um, yeah, it's just the thing of like I don't have the ability at the moment. I haven't done enough Java development to make my own mod pack like that. And plus, the mod pack that I'm thinking of in my head, like Reality Craft, as like a as what I'm envisioning in my head, would take so ungodly. Like it would take a lot of people, sorry, a lot of time. I mean, not necessarily a lot of people. It would take, probably would take a lot of people, but it'd take a lot of time, or with people of a lot more experience than me, to make it the way that I want it in my head. Because the only way that I can make a mod pack nowadays is just shoving mods together, and you know I can edit config files relatively fine, and I can do a bit of coding obviously, but I haven't made a mod in I haven't made a Minecraft mod before, which I really should, to be fair. I really want to, but that is a little bit far away at the moment because I've got some other things that I've been doing, like playing the mod pack that I've been making, I guess. I don't know. I still need to finish Raft. I haven't worked on Raft in ages, man. He did. Yeah, I think Sunday did the witchery thing. Yeah, there's some good mods, man. And there's definitely some good new mods out there as well. But I don't think I've seen the immersive vehicles mod before, but I think it must be quite new. Because I haven't like done modded for a while, and there's a good amount of mods looking on CurseForge and Modrinth and all the other mod places, and there's some good mods out there. And I found a YouTube channel that was showcasing mods, because that's generally how mods even get like notoriety. That's generally how mods even get, um, or how people even find mods. That's what I was trying to say. Like how, you know, you can make a mod and then it never gets viewed or whatever. But the way that people find mods is, I feel like it's generally either through those mod showcases from people on YouTube, or um, like your mod got popular enough to be one of the top ones on CurseForge or Modrinth. Unless people search for a specific type of mod, let's say they search for a vehicle mod and then, you know, your one's a vehicle mod and it comes up. Like better than Wolves style. what's better than wolves? Is that like a mod or something? But yeah, it's um it's fun. Reality Craft would have been a cool mod pack. Or was that a mod pack for Minecraft Battle Royale when Battle Royales were like becoming popular? Because I think Hypixel tried a Battle Royale for Minecraft. But I was thinking it'd be cool if you know, if you use one with like a proper gun mod. Like Vic's Modern Warfare is a really good gun mod. But then there was this like mod pack or sorry, mod showcase YouTuber who showed off like top 10 gun mods or whatever the fuck. But there was a lot of mods in there, a lot of gun mods in there that are basically like as good as Vic's, and it's sick. There's a shit ton of gun mods, and I think they're all new as well. Maybe they got inspired by Vic's because like they from back when I got Vic's gun mod, it was like the only mod that I mean to be fair, I didn't find it. One of the boys found it. But at the moment or at the time, it was like the only mod that from like searching that I could see that was like anything like it that had decent models for the guns and like really cool um reloading stuff and I don't know, it was like the highest quality one. Not like a Mr. Crayfish's gun mod. Like I don't like that mod. Well, it's not. I don't mind that mod. It's more so that it's just is a lot. I prefer Vic's over Mr. Crayfish's by a lot. Tougher than nails on crack. A 1.5 point something mod which makes survival hella annoying. I see, I see. Any tips for getting Heart Mountain XP fast? Um, Commissions. That's just how you get Heart Mountain XP. You do commissions as best as you can. Is Barky wanting to join? I would party Barky. I don't want people to assume that um that I know that they want a Vanguard. Like if you want a Vanguard then you have to say like me or whatever. Because if people assume that like, I'm not going to party people unless they say me basically. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm getting a shit ton of fucking tungsten keys. Look, I got 9. I've got 9 whole tungsten keys. This is insane. I lost my train of thought now, but I know it was about mod packs. I knew it was about mods or mod packs, one of those. I was talking about that, I remember. I have the worst memory in the world. It may be horrible. The stream may, turn my memory into mush. But I knew I was talking about mod packs. There's one dad who plays/played a ton of different mods called Dadcraft73 who I found a variety of different mods from. Yeah. Like mod discoverability is a thing that I think needs to be improved somewhat. Um I feel like a lot of things in life can be improved. Like fucking why do we buy everything from Amazon, but it's shitty to search for anything on Amazon? Because it's it's just a little bit silly that the way that people sell things on Amazon, for example, um, it means they have to shove everything about the item in the title because Amazon's like search features aren't either good enough or people don't use them or they don't filter properly. And like if, for example, searching for my mechanical keyboard, if I could just, you know, tick a few boxes saying I want them hot swappable, mechanical, what was it? Hot swappable 80% or whatever percent it is, right? And it's not like, oh, you have to add in, oh, that's like too much work to add in all those different like filters or whatever. Other than the fact that that could literally just be someone's job to add in all those filters and things. Amazon already do that. Amazon already have like filters for certain things. It's just like it feels like it's definitely wrong when they still just put in everything in the title of the post regardless. Like if you're searching for something on Amazon, like everything about the item will be in the title of it, as opposed to just being in like some metadata somewhere, and then you can filter by that type of item. And I don't know, Amazon as well, like you search for something and it just comes up with stuff that is not related at all to your search. I don't know, man. I feel like if everyone's buying from a certain place, that place should at least be good, you know? There should be at least a good reason for why you'd buy from a certain place. Well, not even that, it's just like if everyone's buying from a certain place, hopefully they'd have a good filtering system. Anyway, um, wait, why did nobody tell me there was a really cheap skyblock item which has 270 slots of storage? What? What do you mean? That just made me think of the backpack. I can only handle so much godly power. Fair enough. Fair enough, game. The game thinks I'm too godly already. Hey, yo. I'm too powerful. Skeleton chest plus plus. Cost 100 coins. What the fuck? Skeleton chest. Skeleton chair. I... When you say skyblock item, you're talking about hypixel skyblock, right? What do you mean skeleton chest plus plus? Ah, okay. I mean I was talking about Amazon, but I lost my train of thought from the Amazon thing. That's annoying. Skeleton storage plus plus. Ooh. Made at the carpentry table. What the fuck? No way. When did they add that? How does it look? How can you have 270 slots of storage in what is essentially vanilla Minecraft with some stuff on it? This is hypixel skyblock skull chest, maybe. I am I am confused, man. Ender chest plus? You can store 3 pages of items in this chest. Oh, there's like different pages. Okay, that makes sense how they would do that then. It would probably be something like, oh, you have this page and this page and this page. That's cool, but I'm a bit wary of that. Items are very valuable. Well, some of them can be. Divans drills and all that. Sent you an image of the recipe on Discord. You make it with skeleton talismans. That is an interesting crafting recipe. Well, now you gotta make it, man. You gotta make it and then show all the pages of storage. Oh yeah, I was talking about like life's problems. I like how Amazon or searching things on Amazon was a life problem. What else is one of life's problems? One of life's problems is when you know, you've been sitting in a comfortable position for like a good amount of time, but then it starts getting uncomfortable and then you can't find a comfortable position. That is truly one of life's problems. That's like, that's not even like a first world problem, that's like a zeroth world problem. A negative one worst problem. Not worst, world. Yeah, speaking. Speaking sometimes, chat. That must have some dupe associated with it. Yeah, storage is uh, storage is in plugins. Well, it's just storage is in hypixel. The amount of times where it either gets duped or wiped. Duping or wiping the yin and the yang of storage issues. You either get a massive boost or you get fucked. Imagine it dupes your divans drills and all that other stuff. Be much better than it wiping it. You can shift click stuff in? What the fuck? Okay. You gotta stop convincing me here, man. I might want to create one. I don't know about storages in skyblock though. Feels more convenient to use 5 double chests. Maybe. It's a lot more space efficient though, I would have thought. The space efficiency. You can have so many items in this small chest. Reminds me of like the diamond chest and the crystal chest. Wonder what mod that was, like better chests? I don't know. Good shit though. Good shit. Oh, warp you. Where? A where? This is the moment where my whole inventory gets wiped. I don't like how there's two in. Oh wait, do you put it on your island? I don't like it, man. This is scary. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oop. Oh yeah, this is prime time bug. Can you not? Oh yeah, this is not for the bad of connection. Yep. Yep, okay. That is cool, but I would be scared. I would be very scared to hold anything in those things. That's scary. I don't like it. Get over here. No. Get back. Take your witchery back. Take your witchery back, OT. Take your take your items. The furniture chests are terrible for storage since they haven't been updated since the start of Skyblock, and it's super hard to manage the item stacks. They're mine now? I don't know if I feel like I want these. You can use at most 15 of those. The disadvantages are piling up. I guess you have like 15 of them and then you go back to regular chests. You can have only a little bit of compact storage. Only a little bit. Um, but yes. We'll sacrifice it to the gods. Yeah, that's right. I saved it. I saved it. You thought. You thought I got rid of one. But no. Nah, I'm getting rid of it. No. You can't actually burn things. Is that actually true? You can't burn things. That's crazy. I didn't think that was a thing. Wait, if I shove it in lava, does that work? It what? I'm not trying with my drill. Ain't no way I'm trying with my fucking drill. I don't have that much confidence in this. Is it like maybe just cosmetics? It's not just cosmetics. Well, isn't that interesting? It's a good way of hiding items. Like you could. Hold on a minute. Does it just give it back to you from wherever it... No, you need to be in range. Yeah. You do need to be in range. That is very odd. Well, one thing it can't come back from is a server change. So, be gone, demon. 30 FOV gaming. Exactly. We're gonna play in zoomed mode. Oh shit, did I put the oh, I didn't. I forgot. I forgot to put I forgot to put the chat on screen again. I keep on forgetting to do that. Can't remember why I turn it off. I know I turn it off for a reason, but I forget. Maybe it turns itself off. Maybe it's a spooky ghost. Ooh. I remember that might have been a thing for the Crimson Isles, though. I think there was something in the Crimson Isles where they made it so that you can't burn items or something. They did something specifically with fire. Oh, I think it's that you take fire damage even if you have the fire talisman on. I think that's what it is. You're the type of guy who refuses to click the options button. I don't know about you, man, but I do have options selected. I like normal FOV, okay? I like auto GUI scale. I may have started on console edition, but it's fine. It's all fine. Big GUI is good, okay? I will stand by that. Big GUI better. And also normal FOV, because like 90 FOV may be normal to you, but normal is normal to me. And we're going 30 FOV. Fuck it. It has been decided. Quake Pro's normal to you. That's fair. GUI scale large is where it's at. Maybe. Auto is for me, though. We love auto. It's brilliant. Like, it's just fucking massive GUI. You can see your items. We love explosion particles too. I actually don't know whether I have that on. I do. I had some turned off. I can't remember which ones though. I think during Blaze there I had some stuff turned off. Normal's called normal for a reason. Exactly. Normal GUI is just... It is the default GUI. I'm not sure what the default... Oh, FOV is what I meant. I'm not sure what the default GUI scale is though. And I'm not about to reset my options file to find out. We will not find out, chat. I don't want to fuck around. I don't want to do it. Yep. Indeed it is, OT. That's a weird thing, though. You can just throw any item in lava and it just comes back. I do need to sell some of my shit, though. As much as I could sell offer, I also can't be asked. I am big lazy right now. Incredibly lazy. The only time where it's not worth it to be lazy is when you've got like... Well, actually, I mean, you could just never be lazy. You could always just do the sell offer. It doesn't actually take that many more clicks. Maybe I should just do it. But you really don't want to do it with you when you have like a shit ton of stuff to sell. Which I would have if crystal fragments weren't fucked. But they are. If I drop a quick claw, which pet should I put it on? All of them. Like I've done. Gotta put a quick claw on like everything. See, I used to have a mining XP boost on the silverfish, but no longer. Isn't there a better item to put on the Enderman? Or Endermite, I mean. I forget whether people put a quick claw on that or not. But yeah, you gotta put, you gotta put that quick claw on everything, OT. Quick claw, the mithril golem, the silverfish, scather. I really should have one on my snail, but I don't. You got a quick claw black cat. I don't have a black cat. But maybe I should. Stream 60? No. No, not stream 60. We're on number 14. You're putting one on the snail first? I should put one on the snail. I really should. That is a thing that people have done in guild, and I should follow that. But I think quick claws got like a lot more expensive over time. Like, they used to not be as expensive as they are, but now they are just a little insane. It's not going to stop me though. I will quick claw all of the pets. I just need more money. I'm going to be like #1 liquid cash, and I'm going to be like, no, I just need more money still. I have quite enough liquid cash. It is nice to have a lot of liquid cash, though. Have a lot of just coins. It's useful. Mycelium and red sand are very easy to get now, so snail is worthless. I mean, surely snail is still meta for those types of things, right? It's not like Scather or whatever. You could have so much money if you invested your coins. Yeah. Whether I put my coins into skins. This has been an incredibly good investment. I forgot what I bought it at, but certainly wasn't 800 mil or whatever it costs nowadays. Like buy some perfect citrines at least. Okay, I've done a little bit of that. Okay, not clearly enough. Fucking hell. I thought I had more than one fucking perfect citrine. Shit. I've got a bunch of flawless ones. We got broke boy investing here. Got fucking broke investing. A bunch of flawless. Snail is only meta for glowstone now. Bruh. What is meta for red sand? Is it Scather? Is it Scather, and why is it Scather? Because if it's Scather, I'll be quite happy, because then I don't have to quick claw my snail. Wait on, let me check this now. Because I think the cupcake might have been meta at one point, but I'm not sure. You have over 200 perfects and it's still not enough. Yeah. I mean, you never know what the demand will be when the update comes out. It all depends on, like, imagine if they add in a shit ton of slots on the armor and the axes. That's what I was trying to get at. Imagine they had a bunch of fucking slots on those things. Then, there would be a massive spike in demand. But if there's like one slot for like the best axe, and then like maybe, I mean, that's probably very unrealistic. Let's say like 2 slots for the best axe and 2 slots for the armor. Nah, there's no way they would do that. I feel like it's almost guaranteed that they would do like 3 slots for the best axe and then 2 for the best armor. So per end game player, that's like 11 perfects. Yeah, I need to do that. Preparing for foraging, yeah. Do I even have the whatchamacallit? Oh, I do. I can just forge a citrine. I have the technology. Game, please. Thank you. I have the citrine. I can just do it. There we go. Money. We have the technology, chat. We have the forge. It'd be interesting if citrine goes up so much to where citrine mining itself becomes like a massive money-making method. A bit like peridot mining. Maybe we'll just pre-order that. We'll just pre-order the money-making method of citrine. Just mine citrine. Because there's a decent amount. There used to not be as much. There's the same amount there as there was always, but then there's this massive area over here. Like, this is fucking wham. Massive, man. There's enough citrine here to properly mine it out. And then you can lobby swap, and most likely will be not mined out as well. So someone could make a lot of money, maybe, with just mining a shit ton of citrine. Or you could just buy it from the bazaar. But, you know. Just got the citrine crystal. Nice. Convenient, even. Another perfect citrine on the way, maybe. Umber again. Damn. Yeah, I was also thinking maybe I could show off a little bit of the mod pack at the end of stream. You not forging perfects has always been very upsetting. It is what it is. It doesn't give mining XP. I mean, it's money really, but so much money wasted. Some of those crystals are worth 10 plus mil. Yeah. That's probably the reason why I only have like 50 bill net worth. Need to get my net worth up. Need to start getting some more monies. Scrap. Ah, that's a shame. Crystals have made you coins. It's just the forge, man. I can't be bothered. I used to put like in yeah, it was I did something with tungsten. I forget whether it was I put enchanted tungsten. Yeah, no, I put enchanted tungsten in there and then um sold refined tungsten. I remember I did that. But yeah. I can't be bothered nowadays. I get enough money from mining. That is my cope. Peridot, citrine, and onyx are 7 to 10 mil profit. Jesus. Peridot, citrine, and onyx. Are the other ones even worth it to do? Because I have all of them. Jasper, ruby opal, aquamarine, peridot, onyx, and not any of the top ones other than topaz, but I think the other crystals are probably the only ones worth forging. Or maybe some of them are only worth forging. Let's see. Is Jasper worth 37 to 38? Is it worth? Jasper doesn't seem worth it. That was insta-buy, to be fair. The difference isn't too big between order, though. I have 270 hours of Adrenaline 8 potions with a black coffee base prepared. What for? Why did you need that many potions? Peridot, citrine, and onyx are always worth it. Aquamarine is sometimes worth it, and the rest usually aren't. I see. So as a buy order, it's 15. So you'd make like maybe a few million. But then Peridot, citrine, and onyx always being worth it. And I can fucking see, holy. You are right. You can just make 15 mil just like that. 15 million for the Peridot. And then this one is 9.2. Yeah, that's like a double. A doubling of money. A little bit stupid, I forgot. Okay, 9.4. So about 9 million, maybe almost 10 million. And then this one is 7 to pretty much guaranteed 10 mil profit at least. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Kind of would be nice to sell in perfects as well. When you sell in fines, it's not as like prestigious, but you sell perfects and it's like, ooh, fancy. You're selling in the fancy way. Is there a mod that tracks crystals? I don't know. Probably. One of the problems with selling as perfects though is like, oh, if they don't take the perfect and the perfect dies in price, then it's a little concerning. Or if no one buys the perfect for ages. Vanguards also give crystals sometimes, you lose less money on them. Ah. Would be like a random crystal. Imagine it gives you a crystal you already have. Do you have the same feeling that you don't want to sell your sacks? No, I sell my sacks every now and then. There's some things that I don't sell though, like some of the nether stuff. I, to be fair, really do need to. The thing is with me not playing the game enough, I don't fucking do my nether shit to get my reputation up. I have fucking no rep. Zero rep. Sure, all of my rep is in the mage faction right now. Annoyingly. But I would have way more rep if I did these more often. Because I got to... Ooh. Yeah, it was. I got to 12,000 rep on the Barbarian faction. Then I got to 12,000 rep on this one. Then I'm now trying to get 12,000 rep back here again. It's just a CBA. Looks at 2.5 billion coins and sacks, maybe. How much do I have in sacks? I've got almost a bill. 3 billion sacks. But where? Fishing, a little bit mining, gemstones. It's a little bit spread out. And then for me, it's like all in mining. And specifically enchanted packed ice. Which maybe I should sell. Maybe I should. Wait, that's duplication. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. We're getting a little duplication here. Both of these are holding the same item. And it's duplicating the value in my sacks. It's not accurate. It's not accurate at all. I'm calling shenanigans. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. NEU is lying to me. SMH. Yo, bro, I'm your hugest fan. Wanted to ask a question. I have hot 10 stars, Crimson Last Stand, Mana Vampire, Ancient, and I have 600 magical power, and I have Atom Split, Warden Helmet. So, can I do an Enderman Tier 4 boss? Probably. If you want to do Enderman, you probably should just run. Do I even have it? Yeah. You should probably just run Final Destination. Final Destination with an Atom Split, and you're good. It's probably cheaper than Crimson as well. No, it isn't. Ice is in Enchanted Mining Sack too. And it says 1 billion, not 1.8 billion. 1.8 billion. Oh, ice is in the enchanted mining sack too? Oh, it is. Then why is it? Okay, I guess it doesn't dupe it. You right. You right. I should sell my enchanted packed ice though. It's not a bad price from where it's been recently, so fuck it, maybe? Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we get money. Free 800 mil. Cut to me earlier talking about, oh, you should sell offer when it's something expensive. Maybe you should sell offer when there's lots of money involved. Maybe you shouldn't just insta sell. Dear. I got money though, it's fine. It's all good. Money has been achieved. 800 mil. 800 mil gained. I'll just get it back with mining, it's fine. I'll get it back with mining and no perfects forging. Real and true. I'm too sleep deprived to be playing Minecraft right now. Ah, dear. That's the thing with the mod pack as well, is that I'd be actually when you're doing a mod pack, right? Or when you're doing mod in Minecraft, you'll have an idea of what you want to create, and generally with mod packs, there's a whole bunch of different steps. You gotta craft this thing to make the I don't know how to describe it, but basically you'll have this item which requires a few components, and each of those components require a few more components. And each of those components were so basically you spend a lot of time like, oh okay, I need that, I need that, I need that. You spend a lot of time making components, and then sometimes you forget what the original thing you were trying to make was. Um, but no longer because you know, I do the favorites thing. You press A on one of the items and then it favorites it. Or maybe I'm just like mentally a lot better at keeping on track. I'm not sure. But I remember I had that issue with one or Sky Factory at some point. I uh I did not keep on the plot. We need an update. Did you get your tabs back? Um no. Tabs are still gone, still Angie inside, but um you know, I'm still wait, hold on. What page am I on in scrolling through? Yeah, so I'm on the 3rd of January 2022. I still need to scroll more. I'm not sure how many years I need to scroll through to to find everything. But I'm gonna keep scrolling, man. I haven't been scrolling recently though. I've just been gaming, which is you know, it's I should get back on it. It's like it's you know, it's one of the things where a project has been a project to get back my project has gone to the top of my projects to-do list, and it's just taking a shit ton of time. It's taking time away from Raft, and so is the mod pack, to be fair, but the mod pack's fun, man. It's too fun to not. 52 speed equals 26 block fortune. Damn. You should already have that with the God Potion, though, right? It's a little odd. 40 speed though, as opposed to 56? No, 52. Adrenaline 8? Yeah, so they're both adrenaline 8. But you get an extra 12 speed. A little cringe. Because you got the coffee base, damn. Just scrap all the history and make an LLM summarize it. Um, Wait, what do you mean make an LLM summarize it? Are you talking about me going back through my history to find projects? Because that's what I'm doing. Going through my Google search history to find those tabs that I've lost. That is, a little bit of a pain. Hold on, let me do some scrolling right fucking now. Right fucking now, chat. Schematica for 1.16.5, that might have been a project. How was how am I supposed to know that's not a project? I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling right now. Antiviruses on Linux, that could have been a project. That being said, I know that Linux is an upcoming project that I need to finish, but you can automate it. If you mean like, if you're thinking that I can use an LLM to go through my entire Google search history to find those specific tabs, then no, that is not a thing that I can use an LLM for. Because the specific projects that I'm trying to find, I will recognize them. Well, at least that's the hope. I hope that I recognize the tabs, or at least the searches, when I find them. Um, that is the hope. An LLM is gonna have zero idea what it's looking for, and it will most likely come up with a bunch of shit that is not it. But yeah, just scrolling through my entire history is going to be a pain. That's not what I mean. You can scrape the data, summarize the data by pages, and tell that to LLM, and it will summarize it and show you the pages. So like scrape the entirety of my history and then get an LLM to summarize the history. I don't know about that. Not sure about that one. I don't think an LLM will be useful for it. It's going to take 30 minutes in black coffee bases alone to get, or 30 million. It can either be 30 minutes or 30 million in black coffee bases alone to get the other 3 types of potion I need to get, wait, to black coffee base to have the same amount as the adrenaline. I see. I see, I see. The things we spend money on for our collection leaderboards. The ice that I've spent money on. I used to be top 100 in tungsten and number chat. I used to be there. No longer. It's an extra 12 speed. Yeah. It's an extra bit of fortune. The fish you spent money on. The things we do for the leaderboard. 6 block fortune. Yeah. Now, chap, do you think it will be possible that we will have Minister Cole with our Diaz mayor? Because I'm thinking we'll have Diaz as mayor. 3 perks? I think she'll win. No one else has 3 perks. So if she's winning, the person she's making minister is going to be all perked next election cycle. So I'm hoping that people will go Cole. It's like the only way that we can get fiestas nowadays is through Diaz Cole. I think Paul will probably beat Diaz. Let's see. What did Paul have again? No stock of stonks perk. Hmm. Volume trading when available. The available item quantity in Shen's is doubled. And then Paul. I think, yeah, that might be Paul's 2 best, isn't it? Actually, no, Paul's best is the cheaper chest, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's his best one. Are there that many dungeon enjoyers still? Do people still do dungeons? I haven't seen skyblock content in a long time. What do people do in this game? What do people actually do? I wonder if it's like pre-dungeon skyblock again when people are just waiting for it's probably more like pre-Crimson Isles when people are waiting for Crimson Isles. But no, we were waiting for the foraging update. Which means it probably will go down like the Crimson Isles update when it comes out. Probably be like that. That being said, we do have the year 400 event coming up. The raffle. The raffle of the ages. We'll see how that goes. Oh shit, when is the next bingo? Yeah, bingo's coming up as well, actually, and I'm pretty sure 1 bingo away. Okay, the game's not gonna allow me to show, but I am like 1 bingo away from being fully done with bingo and having the last bingo talisman. So that'll be fun. I would have thought that foraging would have hopefully have been a little bit I don't know. Maybe some inkling that it would come out on alpha and not that we just get another small mining update. We got like dwarven quartz. You know, you found another source of speed, you need to recalculate your entire text file. Jeez. He's found more speed. I remember infinite speed from, well, not infinite, but you know, converting mana to speed through a rogue sword. And then it was no like cap on rogue sword. That was fun. That was fun. I had like number 2 red sand for a few hours. That was nice. Number 2 red sand for a little bit. It was a fun time. Exciting times. I was like peak Crimson Isles. Or when Crimson Isles first came out. Hmm. Alright, what do I do? What do I do? Actually, one thing that will be interesting is whether I'm still number one XP. So I've been informed by Marshall Lucas that he's been overtaken as number two, which is concerning. Because that's a lot of XP. What do you mean that someone else is number two? That's concerning. Where are they? What the fuck happened, man? No API as well. It's, it's a little sus, a little suspicious. Reminds me of when either Vinxie or Schult had number one coal, or someone else had number one coal, and then, number one API coal, and they were number two in game, and they were like, "Where the fuck is my number one? What happened?" And it was just assumed that someone, uh, oh, I don't know whether it was confirmed that like someone macroed number one coal, but I think someone macroed number one mithril at some point. I don't know. There's been people that have macroed to number one mining positions. Very, very cringe. Totally normal. No need to panic. Yeah, it's mildly like if someone has 16 or over 15.5 bill, I vote we ignore everyone on leaderboard without their or with their API off. I mean, that means I'm number one ice. Hell yeah. I'm number one ice. Let's go. No API on. You refuse your leaderboard status. Yeah, there's an insane mining XP method. Cobble Gen gives around 100 to 150 million mining XP per hour. Real. Real intro. New Cobble Gen where you mine the entire island's worth of cobble. Or, what else? Each cobble gives 1000 XP. And then you, I don't know, fucking zoom, that's what. Hello, Zbim. Welcome to mining. See, the problem with, like, everyone is like, oh, we ignore everyone with API off. And then they just turn the API on, and, no. That'd be horrible. See, if the number two person turns his API on, that's gonna be scary. Now imagine he turns it on at like 16.1 bill and I'm just like, ah, fuck. Oh no. Oh, it's over. It's so over. It's Jova. I'm by done. I guess we can't make that joke anymore. Trump is in. Trump is in, Joe is out. And Trump is gonna take everything, I guess. I don't know. Who is it? We don't know. Scary thing is that number 3 XP with API on is number 9 in game. Eh? Oh wait, number 3 mining XP on the fucking leaderboard is number 9 in game. What? Wait, no, you're not telling me Arval's number 9 in XP. I would be shitting myself. No, you can't tell me this. You can't give me this information. I don't like it. I want to go back. I want to run it back. I want to go back to not knowing that information. No. Arval said he's number 9. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. No. No. Why is there... Hold on. There's 8 people with more than 9.4 million... Sorry, 9.41 billion XP then. Fuck. No, this is not good, chap. This is very cringe. What are they doing? Why are their APIs off? What's happening? Well, someone in chat is getting number 1 in 5 minutes. Oh no. It's over. I'll just look over here and it's going to be number 2 and I'm going to be like, no. My number 1, it's gone. I cry. Turns out turns out my calculations from 3 a.m. were correct the first time and there was no need to panic. About like the extra speed. Yeah. We've got a new reason to panic. The reason to panic is there's the person getting number 1 XP in 5 minutes. It's over, chap. Tis Jova. You're number 3 in game. At least my number 1 taming is safe, hopefully, please. That's what I'm saying, like, if there's number 1, oh sorry, number 2, if number 2 is like above 15.5 bill XP for mining, they're probably going to be quite high in taming as well. Because I'm 4th in taming. Which is weird, because if I'm... Actually, no, it's not weird. Never mind, never mind. I was going to say, like, if I'm 4th in taming and number 1 XP... Wait, no, number 1 XP is high. I should be 4th. Anyway. But, yeah. In-game, I'm 4th in taming. So... Unless they somehow sneakily get less taming XP or whatever. You clearly aren't mining well enough. If you are overtaking, it proves you need to get better at mining. I mean, that is real in the sense of like, I haven't been mining a lot recently, so I should have more XP, and therefore I wouldn't be, overtaken by the mystery API off. But I don't know. Yay, you're 4th on bot as well. That's nice. Any Jasper wanters? I'm gonna look at that actually. Leaderboard for taming. What does it look like? So is you at 20 billion overflow? 20 billion overflow must look cool. See, that would be kind of sick to have, like... Actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't show up here, does it? Is there a way to make that show up for taming? I don't know. But taming-wise, it's Hush Lucas, then Rua, then Arval, then me. And then Bankir. So I feel like Arval... Well, I mean, yeah, the top 3 is probably correct then. Probably. If I'm 4th and then, You know. My spot is safe. Yeah, my spot is safe with a 10 billion lead. Yeah. Unless number two is not Rua or I mean, no, it must be them. Actually can't not be them. I got a fucking citrine crystal? Is this free money, chat? Is this actually free money? Bankier being there is kind of insane. Farming doesn't give that much XP. Farmers farmers are grinders though. They've been grinding. Every now and then you just see on the subreddit there's just like a new milestone for farming. I think you could figure out who is number 2 XP if they have skill XP off but collection API on. That's the thing. If someone's taken off their skill API, they're probably taken off all of their API. Usually it's either all or nothing. It's either they have skill and collection or neither. Unless it's something that, you know, is on API that you can't take off. Which I don't think exists. Unless it is powder. If you can't take off powder from it. I mean, that being said, where is it? API settings, skills, collections, inventory. Chances are, if they're API off, they don't want people to know they're climbing. Yeah. I wonder if API for collections includes powder. They could be even watching the stream. They could be you. They could be me. It's funny. Meet the spy. Could you turn off Minecraft? Wait, can you turn off Mineshaft entered a? Wait, I can't fucking read. Can you turn off Mineshaft entered API off? Total corpses looted and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if you can turn that off. See, if I took off all of my API, we could then. Oh wait, does it show like what you last had when you last had your API on? Because then it wouldn't do anything if I took my API off to see whether we could, or to see what you can find on the API from API off. Chances are it's bots and they never bothered to look up their account on the bot. Yeah, that is a concern if it is botted. Imagine it's your alternative personality. Imagine it's just Macash alt. It would be crazy. It would be insane, but if it was Macash alt, I'd have some words, alright? I'd have some words. Hold on a minute, is he even on my island? He is. I'd be a bit concerned. Tried skill and inventory, but it's still updated, I see. The mystery of number 2 XP. It could be you. It could be me. It could be any of us. You could be right in this room. It's funny because I haven't really played TF2. I played it like a tiny bit, but not like actively. Did you give Macash alt free will? No. He is he is like Jarvis. He is my robot. He is Butler. See, I had Macash alt with the alt being like separate, But if I didn't, it could be Macashalt, you know? It could sound like a knight or something. You could easily go through top mineshaft entered. I think you could, but I'm not sure if... I mean, would people be able to gain 16 billion entirely through comms? I guess they could. It's a shame there isn't a comm leaderboard, because if there was, then there would probably be um, a lot bigger of an idea if they were on that. See, if they were on the comm leaderboard, that's when you get concerned. 111,000 comms is not enough. Could be a glowstone person or a netherrack person. Why glowstone? Com leaderboard, yes. Commissions. If there was a commission leaderboard, you would be able to find them through powder. But if there would what about the API off? Unless like powder is regardless of API. Macash mining stream 14. I did 3,000 comms yesterday, Macash. Are you proud of me? I am proud of you, Gorilla Feet. I did not mean by what it means. What? What do you mean, Newton? Why don't you say that? There isn't a com leaderboard, but there kind of is. I want to see it. I want to see the com leaderboard. Where am I on comms? If only it was on Skyhelper. If only. 120 million mining XP or something. I'm kind of destroyed now. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. It do. There is one with 4,300 lapis corpses looted with all API off. Ah. So you can actually see it through corpses. Slash mining name username. Huh? Slash mining. XP share is honestly so OP. I leveled 15 endermites, 1 to 100, and my G-Drag 25 levels with just XP share. Yes, XP share is quite nice. Do level a few Gregs with it. Okay, I'll look on Sky Helper. Slash mining. View mining stats. Okay, I've done slash mining. Okay, slash mining. There's not like a leaderboard for it. Slash leaderboard. Com. Yeah, there's no commission leaderboard on Sky Helper. But if I do glaciite powder, wait, shit, I already did that. Like Race Hands is #1 glaciite powder on API. Unless you can't take off API, then Race Hands is #1 glaciite powder. Then there's Dungeon Hub aspect of the Doko. Neko Musumeki, and then Cavern Cutie, Rembut Quaglet, Sagittarius A, and then Hush Lucas. And I'm 12th? Ah, I can't believe this, man. Why am I 12th? Why am I 12th in glaciite powder? This is a shame. So do you wait? So you stream on Twitch? I do. Why do you not just level Greg instead of using Silfish all the time? That's what Hush Lucas does. 2, you would get so much more money and fun that way. Prob. Mining XP, Gorilla. Mining XP. Dungeon Hub is #1 Vanguard. That's why. I see. Wait, you're number 13. I see. Yes, OT, but we're talking about like a leaderboard for commissions, not just being able to see commissions. It's because your tree is bad and you should take powder puff. True. I could have a lot more powder if I had powder buff on. Where is powder buff? Yeah. It's only one perk away. What could I sacrifice? I could sacrifice precision mining or sky mall or something. Dead man's chest even. Nah, that would be a bad idea. Now, all these perks are too good. And I'm such a precise miner. All the time that I use that perk. Sacrifice precision mining, it's basically useless, but I'm still testing it. What do you mean? Take the middle path instead of the left one. Eh. Get keep it cool and powder buff. But my sky mall. See, the negative 20% pickaxe ability cooldowns is quite good. That does that does help quite a bit. And you have possibility of fortune and speed. And maybe even powder as well. Yeah, I like Sky Mall, but it is kind of surrounded by ore fortune and daily grind. But then powder buff and keep it cool isn't really that useful either. Wait, is there two? Oh yeah, you get block fortune. Like I could sacrifice blockhead and daily grind to get powder buff and keep it cool. But um block fortune is kind of nicer than keep it cool. The thing is, like, I don't really need the block fortune because I'm not mining any blocks. So it does, yeah, yeah, it could just have powder buff. But the off chance I mine some blocks and get some more fortune. Maybe a little bit of copium. Tiny bits of copium. The fuck you need block fortune when doing comms. Look, man. I like my block fortune. That is my block fortune, though. For all the times I mine blocks, of course. Because I definitely do red sand and stuff. Would I even need to change my tree if I did, like, red sand and stuff like that? Because I don't think I would need to. Because that's Dwarven Metal Fortune, and that's all mineshaft stuff generally. Hearthstone Miner could be number 2 in XP, maybe. True. Macash, please just open all the tungsten and umber corpses with your money. Maybe. Maybe. You take Maniac Miner for red sand. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. If you're doing block fortune, then you'd want Maniac. So block fortune and daily grind, and then I'd get the powder buff. I might do that. Yeah, I might do that. Get some powder going. Would be so good for you, powder, and wouldn't cost as much as Vangs. Well, I'm going to do Vangs as well. But Umber and Tungsten Corpses, I feel like I would spend a shit ton of money doing that. And although I have a lot of money, I'd rather not spend a shit ton on Umber and Tungsten Corpses. Also, you have the chance of frostbitten die. Okay, you may have like slightly convinced me to do Umber and Tungsten corpses. I do get Umber and Tungsten keys from doing Vanguards though, and I'm fine with using those keys for doing the thing. Is he finally going to switch? We did it. Next, we need to convince him to make Dwarven Metal Fortune as well instead of Precision Miner. His history will be somewhat decent. Alright, I've been convinced with like these two perks. But Precision Miner, my beloved. And then I'd get Dwarven Metal Fortune. Nah, Precision Miner. Look how slow Glaciite is. There's like the tiniest chance that I accurately get the Precision Miner block and maybe get like another tick. There's the chance, chat. There's the chance. MVP++ Macash just found Frostbitten die number 69. If only. If only, if only, if only. Sell the bits to afford the Umber/Tungsten corpses and use the Umber/Tungsten you mine during commissions to make your own keys. I would sell my bits if I could. If it was a good price. If crystal fragments weren't fucking gouging me price-wise. I'm getting destroyed on those prices. What the fuck? These need to be a lot higher. A lot higher. You get an extra 105 fortune on Glaciite. But my precision mining, but my precision mining though. Sell heat cores, Macash. Where the fuck do these come from? Oh, heat cores. I like that head they've used for bits. That's cool. But why heat core? 3,000 for a heat core. 4.7. That is horrible. You know what? You deserve to be passed by the bot. No! 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 Please! Please, no! I think it's pretty good for money per bit. Is it? No. I much prefer, like, crystal fragments. They're closer to 2,000 per bit. Rip. Passed by bot with extra Dwarven Metal Fortune. Two Frostbitten die, 5 Locket. Jesus. Just get powder buff and open all corpses you get and get invited to Vanguards. You'll be top 1 Glaciite powder in no time. I mean, I know that Glaciite powder is really easy to get. I don't know about number 1 Glaciite powder though. I need to mine a lot more. I don't know if I've got the capacity for that at the moment. I know why you're getting overtaken. Is it because I don't have the Dwarven Metal Fortune OT? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? It probably is. Because you aren't barrel swapping? No, I don't want to barrel swap. Nah, I can't. I actually can't. Barrel swapping would be very cringe. Glaciite powder can also be bought with scraps. Yeah. Can do the fucking archaeologist minigame. Think about crazy rare RNG drop that you will then put on your divan and start the legacy. What do you mean start the legacy? What do you mean start the legacy? Pretty sure Dungeon Hub only got his first die at 1,500 Vanguards. Fuck. I mean, yeah, I'll take any, I'll take Frostbitten or Nyanza for my bucket. I just want my bucket, man. I want a slightly drippier bucket, and I'll be good. I might still do Vanguards, though, because... Yeah. Money. Dropping a locket is it's just the way. It just has to be done. Have you dropped an Nyanza die? I have not. I want to. You like your poop bucket? I prefer to have like a concrete bucket. Is what I'm assuming the Nyanza will give me. It's a bit whiter. Might be the cum bucket. Wait, if I get frostbitten, will it be like a bucket of water? Yeah. Frostbitten is like... See, if I get frostbitten, I'll probably have like a water bucket. If I get Nyanza, it'll probably be a bit of a cum bucket. Someone got dye from your Vanguard and your key. Eh? You're considering bucketing frostbitten? I think a frostbitten bucket would be good. Be a bit of a water bucket. Wait, I could have taken my cyclamen dye. Oh no, it'd be... Oh no, that's red. I'd have like a lava bucket, slightly. Let me look. So right now, I've got a poop bucket. But there's the possibility, chat. There's the possibility of greatness. The great Nyanza bucket, or maybe a water bucket. He bought my key from Bazaar, I warped him to Vang, and he got Locket. Nice. The assist. The Locket assist. Nyanza is just 64 mil. I don't want to buy it though. It's so much better if I drop it. See, if I drop the die and I use that die to make my bucket, that's just way better. I could have used my Sangria die, but I also got 1.2 billion coins is nice to have. Yeah. Sangria die is 1. Holy. That's a good die to drop. Cyclamen die was, yeah, like a few hundred mil. Out of the dies. Celeste die. Where the fuck did you get that from again? Isn't that from like fishing? But didn't someone in chat didn't I swear it was like Harsh Lucas or someone. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you, NEU, very cool. One of you lot dropped a Celeste die. You got insanely lucky and both dies have dropped 1 billion plus. Oh yeah. I mean, that's what you want to see. You drop a die and you just get a free bill out of nowhere. You're the winter sea creature. Celeste is from Sven. Wait, Utin, you dropped Nyanza on Alpha? If so, huge. Big, even. Iceberg, ooh. That's another water bucket die. So you got your pink bucket, your green bucket. I want a fancy bucket, chat. I'm desperate for a fancy bucket. Iceberg, yeah. See, that's a fancy bucket. If you had an iceberg bucket, That would be. I'm kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of curious. I wonder what buckets are on the AH. They're all just poop bucket. Okay, they're all shit. They're all shit, but that makes sense. When will you drop emerald dye? I don't fucking mine enough emeralds for that. You have to talk to Mr. Topper. I don't remember whether he dropped like 1 or 2 or like 4. But Mr. Topper is the dye man for emeralds. The Emerald King, really. No, I'm like I thought Mr. Topper dropped 1. I'm like 90% sure Mr. Topper dropped at least an emerald dye. He bought all 4? Really? Nah, I could have sworn he bought 1. Not bought 1. Dropped 1 at least. Moltres dropped 2 in 100 mil collection. Fucking damn. Imagine if Topper dropped the same ratio. That'd be insane. I didn't know that. Do you get much XP diamond mining? If you're talking about pure ores, then pure ores aren't the best for XP. Rip. There we go, Peridot. I'm gonna manifest it, chat. This one's gonna be Nyanza. I believe. Oh. 1 in 250k. Just there's a good chance it never happens. That's the thing. I could do 1,000,000 commissions and still not get it. It'd be unlikely, but there's a possibility. I could do 1,000,000 commissions and not get it. I could do 10,000,000 commissions and not get it. Topper has 1/4 the collection of number 1 emerald. He is in fact not Sigma. Really? Is that the case? I mean, to be fair, they did add in pure ores for those types of things. Number 1 emerald is Legzar. Legaz. 1.87 billion emerald collection, jeez. Now that coal weight's not going to be updated anymore, I feel like some things are going to get a little broken for coal weight. Like coal weight's just going to become a little bit meaningless as the game updates. And hold on, let me see some of these. If they make Umber an insane, if Umber becomes ridiculous collection-wise, then Umber mining could just be insane for coal weight. Or let's say they make it so that you can get living metal hearts at 1,000 times the rate. That's something that could kill it. Yeah, just like Zenither. At that point, do I stop using chat triggers in the coal weight mod? Maybe. Because I don't use the you don't need uh, the cooldown thing anymore. You don't have double pickaxe abilities. And if you don't have the coal weight itself, you know, like the coal weight weighting system, what else is there in coal weight? The thing is, though, I think there is. There is probably something else in coal weight that I use. Corpses ESP? Well, I don't use that. Mining ability selected indicator. Totals, rates. I actually don't think I use anything. Yeah, I just use it for ranks. Streamer mode. Block tab from being rendered when in streamer mode. I can put on streamer mode. I have the power chat. The power to turn on streamer mode and be really confused. But yeah, if coal weight becomes meaningless, then I get to remove a mod from my hypixel mod pack. That's something that doesn't happen often. Might even get a little bit more performance, because apparently that chat triggers isn't good for performance. But then I've also heard that because of like certain modules aren't optimized well. And coal weight doesn't exactly do anything that intensive, so it probably doesn't really do much for my performance anyway. Pretty sure scatter mining is best for coal weight, not completely sure how OP comms are. Comms are really good for coal weight. It's like more than 15 coal weight an hour. But you never know, and if there's like another mining method that just makes insane coal weight. Is Corpse ESP bannable? Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't use it. It good. Scatter mining's around 16 to 18. Yeah, it might be similar to comms then. Because I'm pretty sure comms are at least above 15 an hour. Because the XP alone is what's the XP alone is like 11.7 coal weight, maybe more. And then you've got like the powder, which is like is one of the best ways of getting powder as well. For glacial powder. So it's not only best XP, it's best powder for glacial, and then you also get a bunch of collections on top of it. So I would assume that the powder would add quite a bit. I'm not sure what the powder would add though. How the fuck do you get 11.7 million mining XP an hour? By locking the fuck in. You just have to lock in and you get tons of XP from comms. It's not like a thing that you can... Well, yeah, it requires more concentration than I'm giving it on stream. You don't even barrel swap. You do yeah, you do it as unoptimally as possible. I tested barrel swapping. Barrel swapping was like barely better than not. Barrel swapping is not that good, man. I tested it. It's kind of shitty. It's like maybe a mil, maybe like half a mil XP more an hour. You don't even sprint grandpa? Okay. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Barrel swapping beast. I'm just gonna be a barrel swapping hater. I would sprint. I would sprint on a test. In a contest, I would sprint. I swear. Could be the 30 wisdom from Silverfish that gives you that advantage. I mean, absolutely, you definitely want to have the Silverfish on if you're going for most XP. Saves 4S per pico, yes. It may do that, but uh, you know. It didn't test well, what can I say? It didn't test well. It did not do great in testing. I mean, 4 seconds is not that much. You're still doing it more efficiently than me. I think... Oh god. Stream-wise, I'm just, very distracted. If I was doing a test, then... I mean, like... Mineshafts is probably where I do best in. I think Mineshafts I'm just, like, really practiced in. Macash, what's your opinion on chocolate? Hmm. I don't know about that one. I'm also distracted, plus I have to type in chat. Yeah. Typing does ruin it a bit. But the thing is, like, when you have I like to mime with something on in the background as well. Like, if I wasn't streaming right now, I would be watching 12 Kevin speedrunning, what's it called? The Simpsons Hit and Run, which I have on PS2, and I need to emulate my PS2 games. I know that's a thing that I need to do. But annoyingly, PS2 emulation seems to be a bit more difficult than Wii emulation. Apparently, you need like a PS2 BIOS to, or like a PS2 BIOS file to emulate PS2 games. Bit odd, but we move. Bit concerning, but we move. Also, mining XP boost on your Silverfish, yeah. Yeah, the quick claw does help like a tiny amount. That's the thing. If you want XP towards yourself, then quick claw is better. But then if you run mining XP boost on the Silverfish, then I'm not sure if this is the case. I mean, I think it was in the past, but does it still give you more XP on your XP shared pet? Like, you probably make more money through the extra XP going towards your golden dragon or whatever pet you're leveling. That being said, are you leveling a golden dragon for, on your XP share? Or do you do the thing where you have the XP share going to that common pet or common silverfish or whatever it was? It does go to Greg. Yeah, money. Hehe. Money. Voice to text YouTube extension. Speech to text is quite nice. It's so nice whenever you want to write like something long. Like, you could just, pull on typers. Or you just have the nice, like, the whole nice thing of just speaking and then it writing it for you. It's just brilliant. It's great. How long does it take for you? How long does what take for me? This is the streamer brain. It's like, whenever I watch another streamer, I always see it as well, to where the streamer is like really distracted and either like doesn't read or doesn't actually there's a streamer I watched that where they read oh, to level a G drag. Is that what you mean? I have no idea how long it takes me to level the G-Drag. I mean, it all depends on like how much I mine as well. Like if I fully locked in through, like if I was like constantly mining from start to finish, to level a G-Drag through XP share, then I'm not sure how many hours it would take. But certainly, I'd certainly have a lot more money. But yeah, there's a streamer I watch that sometimes she reads chat and the way that the way that she reads chat is just, oh my god. She'll read chat and it's just not at all what they said. It's just not at all what they wrote at all. That is a weird way of saying it. But you get what I mean. Like streaming fucks with you. Like why did I say it like that? Why did I repeat the at all? But you know, she'll read like a chat message and then it's just not at all what it was. Streaming fucks with you, man. I swear. I swear, I swear. I don't know what it is, but streaming fucks with you. Macash, does it also happen to you sometimes that you accidentally mine the wrong gemstone for like a minute, then wonder why the commission isn't done and realize you were mining the wrong thing all the time? That only happens when I'm streaming. Literally never happens offline. Like it's just the lack of concentration. Like I'll be mining glaciite while I don't have a glaciite commission. Only happens on stream, I swear. That's why stream rates are a thing and why I say like, my stream rates are shit. It's because shit like that happens and I'll be distracted reading chat and I just will sit here like this for a bit. And it's why I end up with like 6 million XP an hour on stream. I just wish I could stream in 6,000 bitrate again. I don't know what happened, but unfortunately I'm back down to 3,000. I feel like I feel like I can still fix the issue because unfortunately it's not as simple as re-plugging in my Ethernet cable. Even though for some reason it worked for that one stream or two streams that I had really nice bitrate. Now it doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's still stuff I can do to fix it. That stuff is a lot further down the line. So unfortunately it'll just have to be 3,000 bitrate on stream again for a while. Imagine a reforged on armor that would give 0.1 wisdom per cold. Ooh. That would be strange. I'd actually be incentivized to keep cold as much as possible. And I don't like that. That'd be a pain in the ass, because you know how the meta would go for XP is you'd get to like 99 cold, or the highest cold that you can get. I'm not sure if the tungsten regulator is enough to reduce your cold before it goes up, but if it can and it can keep your cold stable, then you would essentially either have a drill that does that. Yeah, no, you'd have a separate drill for that. So you would mine a bit, reduce your cold. So you want to have as much cold resistance as possible still. And then, just try and keep your cold as much as possible. And because you'd be at like 100 speed the entire time, you just have to teleport everywhere with your AOT or V. Yeah, AOTV. And that would be a little bit annoying. But it would be kind of interesting, I'll give you that. But I'm going to hope that they don't add it. I just hope that they don't do that. Doubt it would be worth it unless the wisdom boost is insane. I mean, if it's 0.1 wisdom per cold, then you know, 9, and then that's per armor piece, so 36. That's pretty good. 36 extra wisdom, and I feel like it wouldn't hurt the actual doing of commissions too much. The only thing that would be a little bit of an issue is when you're using the drill that brings down your cold if it gets too much. Like if you're at 99, you don't want to die, so you'd have to like use your non-blue cheese drill, some of it. You'd run around 100 speed, yeah. You'd have to like teleport everywhere with AOTV, so you'd actually probably need a lot of more mana. Um, and I'm pretty sure AOTVing everywhere is more optimal anyway. With 100 speed, you'd have no movement to like get around stuff before you teleport, or at least it'd be so much slower to do that. I think it'd end up being worth it running that armor. But what would it be? Reforge? So it'd have to be more than ooh. Ah, no, if it's a reforge, it would have to compete with dimensional. So it'd only be a tiny bit more. If it was 9, it would only be an extra 6 per piece. So 24 wisdom more, which does reduce it quite a bit. If it's only an extra 24 for all the hassle, it's on the verge of being worth it. But 36 would easily be worth it, I think. That's a lot of wisdom. I mean, how much do we have in total? Not that much. 133. It's a decent percentage. Also, no more mine shafts since they reset cold. Oh, fuck. That's right. Ah, yeah, you got a point there. Shit. Ah, fuck. It would certainly buff the no mine shafts method. Because I know that syntax is or doesn't think mine shafts are good for it. And mine shafts aren't that much better, so it would honestly make non-mine shafts um, probably a better method, maybe. Because that's a lot of wisdom. It's a lot of wisdom to get. In fact, we could test it. So 163, or actually, hold on. If I claim a commission with and without Silverfish, I feel like you'd probably be able to see the XP difference percentage-wise. Because Silverfish is 30 wisdom. So it'll be sort of the same. Um, you need to find the... If you want it to be an accurate test, so 17.5k mining XP, 35.6. So that was 17 and a half from the commission. Seventeen and a half, and that's 12 and a half. 30k. Almost 30k. That's hard to it's hard to compare when the base rate is different. Shit. How long do you think my 30-minute coding adventure will take? 30 minutes? Maybe? If it's a 30-minute coding adventure, surely it would take 30 minutes. I don't know. I think wisdom would be, or wisdom is very powerful, I think. It would certainly be something to test if they actually did add it, though. 30 minutes of coding and 2 hours of Stack Overflow and AI. I have not used AI in my programming thus far. I'm glad to say. My programming has been all AI-less, chat. All AI-less. Luckily, Ninjun has already done a lot of the coding for me in chat triggers mod. Nice. Syntax. You can update call wait for us. You can add in timeit and balance it when we need to. You can be our call wait developer. At some point, I need to learn how to do it as well. How do you even make your money if you don't level pets? I do level pets. I level a Greg through XP share. But also, it's like, you know, uh, fucking mining or doing comms makes a lot of money in general anyway. Just outside of leveling pets. You get umber and tungsten and glaciite and gemmies. Like those alone are a good amount of money. That's a perfect plate. And there we go. Off we go and doing a little bit more. That's 3. Ooh, 36 as opposed to... okay, fine. I'd rather do it now. It's 15 mil from materials max. Yeah, but like, I mine a lot, so... Also, I feel like 15 mil, I don't know. It's probably more than 15 mil from materials. You also get like a few million coins from bits, but that only matters if you sell bits, which I need to do, but as you all know, it's a little difficult. Luckily, Ninjun has already done the one. If only WebStorm had the CT plugin. Can't go back to VS Code after using JetBrain IDEs. Yeah, I did not code a lot on... Or what the fuck am I saying? What was the ID I'm thinking of? It's the one that Mulberry uses. Nah, hold on a minute. I'm annoyed. IntelliJ, that's the one. Yeah, I remember trying to start to learn how to mod Minecraft or make a Minecraft mod. Went in IntelliJ, tried to follow a tutorial, couldn't set it up, gave up. Why is Scatinator partying me? I'm concerned. Chat triggers is hella nice until you have to worry about debugging performance or using Minecraft vanilla Java functions. I would like to know. Use IntelliJ in your job as well. It's a beast, but uses a lot of memory. I see, I see. See, I haven't used it enough. I need to try to get back into learning how to mod Minecraft again. Problem is, it didn't... Because what I wanted to do was make a mod for whatchamacallit. I wanted to make a mod for hypixel skyblock. You know, client side and all. But it unfortunately kind of... So I need like a 1.8.9... Wait, it is one. Yeah, I need a 1.8.9 Forge IntelliJ tutorial for it, which is hard to find because I think the only one I found was using Eclipse. and I'm not gonna lie, I CBA to use the clips. I tried. I think I remember trying clips before, and it was just a pain in the ass. Um, Maybe I should just suck it up a bit. Because it needs to be for 1.8.9 for skyblock, of course. Can't even use TypeScript for chat triggers. Um, oh, you can't even use TypeScript for chat triggers. I mean, yeah, isn't it like JavaScript for chat triggers? I remember seeing that on the website. Just, I don't know, copium. Just a little bit of copium. You have to just use you have to use JavaScript. I don't think I've used TypeScript. I mean, with programming in general, it doesn't really matter too much for the language. You just, like, learn the syntax. It's all pretty much the same. It's all for loops and fucking manipulating data, calling the functions you want. It's as simple as that, really. Pure copium, Macash, nothing ever happens. What do you mean? I get 5,000 bits per cookie. I do not make enough money through bits. That's unfortunate. It's good to get in that cycle. If you get in the cycle, then it is good. It's all good even. You make money from your bits and then you buy cookies. Which I haven't done for a while, but I'm still 800,000 bits available, so I don't need to buy for a while. But 800,000 is not too far away from me needing to buy cookies again. So it's a little bit concerning, because I think cookies have also been going... Oh, they're almost 15 mil now. Fuck. Ooh. Yikes. Have you calculated how much you make per hour from bits from comms? Yes. Although they did change it recently. Fuck. It used to be a nice clean 1,000 bit. No, I think it was like 1,100 bits an hour, and then you sold them at 2,000 coins per. So it was quite nice there. But then they increased the bits multiplier, and I forget what my hourly rate is on bits. You can also do more museum when you run out, probably cheaper. Yes. As for how much money I make from my cookies, 11,359. I make 22.7 million per cookie. So still far and away in profit if I sell at 2,000 coins per bit. But I actually need to get that, which game does not want to give me. The economy is saying no. It's just a crystal fragments is not a great way to farm them. Like, I don't know if people really do dragons specifically to farm crystal fragments. I don't think people do that. And that's like the only real place you get crystal fragments, if I remember. Like, you get them from zealots, sure, and those, but that's like one. The bulk that you get is from the actual dragon fight, from the crystals. It sometimes compiles to stuff not supported by chat triggers. That's very cringe. I think most comes from zealots, really. Because I swear the bulk and the majority of crystal fragments should probably be from dragon fights. That's where you would get the most crystal fragments at one time, I would have thought. And that's why I was hopeful for the dragon update. Hopefully more people do dragons, and then there'd be more crystals from that. Just keep the bits, probably a better investment having it all in than having it all in coins. I guess it's just then I don't have the liquid money to buy more cookies. Um, so I do need to sell some, enough to buy more cookies to get more bits. I also would like to just sort of convert it a bit sometimes. If I had more coins, I could buy skins, which I don't do. I don't buy skins. Is it really? Oh my god. I feel like it doesn't make sense to buy ones that have already gone up, right? If they release a new skin, it makes sense to buy that because then that's when it's lowest prices, and then over time it goes up. That's exactly what happened with my skin here. So, mm, don't you have billions in pure coins? I do, I do. But then I'm draining my coin reserves for specifically bits. And then, what if they make bits even more easy to get or something? Or maybe maybe they make bits less valuable or whatever. I feel like coins will always be valuable. But, well, I mean, they'll decrease in value obviously with inflation, but um, that's a lot of people wanting to go into the Vanguard. Really depends on the skin. Yeah, that is true. There are some skins which no one cares about. You want to buy a skin that a lot of people use, I think. Like your Divan Armor and your highly common pets. Like if they added in a giraffe skin, I feel like no one would care. Just partied you for a Vanguard and you didn't accept. Um, were you the... Hold on. Were you Scathinator? See, yeah, I don't look at Twitch chat enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I should look at Twitch chat more. Usually Twitch chat is not as active. Yeah, everybody loves Endermite skins. Hold on. Let me see the Endermite skin. Dynamite Endermite. Let's go. Actually, that's kind of sick. Dynamite Endermite. I feel like it doesn't really make sense as an Endermite skin, other than the illustration. It's kind of cool though. I would buy that skin. Is that a new one, or is it just no one wants it? If it's no one wants it, then that's sad, because that's kind of cool. I like it. That's the thing. Like, I wouldn't buy cosmetics generally. Like, I wouldn't spend coins on them. But there's like an actual, in-game reason to buy skins. You just buy them because they'll go up in price and then you sell them later on. Oh, Dynamite was free? Where'd you get Dynamite from? I'll take the skin. I'll take it. Free. Free money. Also, hello, Defindi. Event shop. Hmm. Event shop. That would be like the hub, the main lobby. And then it should be where the fuck? Where the fuck? It's one of yous. It's fucking one of yous. One of yous has it. Achievement, friends. He's somewhere. It's not a command. Event guide. Hmm. You can open it with collectibles. Rank gifting, ranks. Hmm. It's somewhere. It's fucking somewhere. Oh, hold. Hold. I haven't seen that in a while. Hmm. I can't be bothered. Fuck it. Unless. Unless it's in the hub. The hubbiest hub of all hubs. Unless. Why am I talking to the salesman? Why am I doing anything? I am. Yeah, I'm giving up. I'm going back to mining. Okay. Please get Sky Honey so you can actually see if you profit off the corpses. Boy, I don't want to get Sky Honey. Oh, I don't wanna. I just wanna talk to Polar. Because I think last stream I was saying to Polar, like, talking about like a feature of when you damage something, the damage armor stand that shows the damage number. Um, you know, imagine you got rid of that and then just put it on screen like a nice GUI. And he liked the idea, so I wondered if he did anything with it. Sky Honey is also the mod that shows overflow skills in the skill menu. That would be kind of cool. Is it like it shows mining 100 and something? Because to be fair, Sky Honey is a mod that I've seen about, so I should probably look into it. It's one that I've put off on installing for ages. Mining C XXX IV looks nice. Yeah, could have the. Now imagine mining M. Imagine the scenes. It would never happen. Mining M is too far away, but maybe the bot can do it. That's right. The bot that's now not number one XP. Ah, never mind. Now, if I stream tomorrow, right? If I stream tomorrow and I'm still number one XP, and then during the stream I go, and now the bot has overtaken me. I just wait for it to happen, because it'll happen at some point, I'm sure. It'll happen, but it would be funny. It would be funny when I reveal it on stream. Just be like, and I'm not at number one XP anymore. What am I doing wrong? I get like 12 money XP less than you on Glaive Site. Skill issue. It is a big skill issue. But no, in reality, here is my mining wisdom and where it all comes from. You can see whether you are missing any. Mining 134 to 135 takes a billion XP. Good luck getting to M. Yeah, I think M is a little bit out of reach. I get 11 XP less than you on everything. I see. I mean, I do have 130, what was that? 133.6 mining wisdom. So if you have less than that, then there is the reason. Because that should be the only thing that affects the actual XP that you get. Because if you have 133.6, that should, in theory, give you the same amount. You have 121, but you don't know why. Yeah, it's just all of these added together. If you don't have one of these, then yeah. You just have to make sure you have everything. You can look through the things there. What's the thing on the armor? It is dimensional. An extra 12 wisdom. From the Dimensional Reforge. See, if it was spooky... Hold on a minute. If it was spooky... In fact, not even. I'm going to do it right now, that's right. I'm getting even more XP. Oh, wait, no. Fuck. Okay. It's no longer nighttime. That's a shame. I was going to have more XP and it was going to be amazing, and that person let me down. Armor swap is a pain in the arse, though. If you want to do swapping, and you do bowel swapping and armor swapping, it's a pain in the arse. You want to swap everything at once. You swap the bowel, you swap your armor set to get more wisdom. It's 240 less speed and 120 less fortune, yeah. It's oh wait, do you mean like for Jaded? If you're talking Bat Person, yeah, it's not worth to do Bat Person. But if you're talking about um Jaded versus Dimensional on your Divan, then it's like 40 less speed, but it does have a fortune hit. It is 120 less fortune. Imagine if they replace Gone with the Wind with double mining XP. That'd be broken as fuck, man. That'd be insane. And people would complain that mining is getting updated again. Still not convinced Dimensional is better, slower comms for a bit more wisdom? I think it's better. It's not that much slower comms. I'll be 120 less fortune, so you get the comm done a little bit slower, but you get so much more XP out of it. Please be a tungsten shaft. Ah, fuck. But it's really good when you get a bunch of commissions done like that, and then they can all be boosted by wisdom from Dimensional. Because that wouldn't have really been much different if I had Jaded. But with wisdom, or with Dimensional, you get a good bit more. Hold on a minute. It's 1/10 more XP, but the comms are 10% slower. Oh, they're 10% slower. So it kind of evens out, but at the end, the Picobulus comms basically don't count, so it's around 5% better with Dimensional. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, out of Fortune, it's 100 Fortune out of 2,000. So it's like 1/20th the Fortune. Now imagine if you had a thing where you could increase the base drop. I mean, that would basically just be multiplicative Fortune. You've convinced me, what the fuck? I've convinced him. Gorilla's convinced with my XP strategies. Oh, game. So 5% less fortune for 5% more wisdom. What is that, 12? Yeah, about so. 130, well actually it would be 120. So it's like 10% more wisdom for, what was that, 120 fortune over 1.9k. They are quite similar percentages. They are quite similar. I like the wisdom, I think. It works out quite well. Yeah, that's a streamer brain thing. Why the fuck did I do Peridot? Did I just like, was there a Mirage or something on my comms list? Why the fuck did I do Peridot? You know what I sometimes think? Maybe Peridot was my previous commission, and then I did it, and then like, I just forgot about it, and then just did the same commission again. That doesn't make sense either, because why would I be? I would have done the Peridot. There's no explanation for it, chat. Streamer brain is the only explanation. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Lag? Yeah, there we go. Well, I think it's time for me to eat dinner. So I shall end the stream for now. Don't know when I'll next stream. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe in a week, like it was for the last stream. But we'll see. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Remember to like the stream, subscribe, follow on Twitch, um, mine, I guess. Do some mining. Especially if you're in mining cult. You gotta be mining if you're in mining cult. It's just the rules, man. Just saying. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I shall see you all in the next one.